All right, so we're going to be talking about the wish list in this video. Now, I saw people angry at it and I'm really not sure why. So we're going to kind of break it down, talk about the best units to pick and then, or well, best SSRs to pick, and also future ones that I think are going to be really good for you. Now, I didn't get this video out earlier because I was showcasing Meme. Pretty good unit, but overall, not really needed. I mean, you don't really need many units in this game, to be fair, I guess. Now, we also have Tower Floors coming out. Going to try to showcase it on Wednesday, and that's going to be good. So these are the 6 picks. All right, I'm going to put in green Yuji for now. Oh wait, no. All right, so yeah, no, we're gonna mention it. We're just gonna talk about it on this screen, I guess. So essentially, you have 6 picks. I would say this is, well, no. This one is not really that good, honestly. I wouldn't say this one is one you would pick. Now, this one is also meh. Okay, cool 3 turns, but it's only 35%, so pretty mid. Get another 20%, but whatever, right? So it really leaves the other 4 options, okay? Now, if you have Blue Gojo, I would say dupes are not really needed on him, especially if you have 1 or 2 dupes. Once you're past 2 dupes, you really don't need them. So let's say you have everything here, but there's certain cases. Like, for example, let's say one of the units are not dupe 2, you could get one of them to dupe 2, right? And then if you don't have this dupe 3, you could get that to dupe 3. That's basically how I would start off if you do have everyone, which, by the way, really nice art. I don't think I've ever zoomed in on it, but it's a really nice art. Now, let's get into the nitty-gritty details. Essentially, for this, well, I mean, the best option is Yuji. I'm just going to say it right now, the best option is Yuji. He's just really good. Now, not right now on global, but in a month and a half, he's going to get buffed twice. So the first buff is going to be a normal buff, right? So you're going to see like his skill 3 now becomes way better. So it does more damage, way higher crit res. Well, 15%. And then now, which is really big, he has a certain chance to perform Black Flash from 1 to 3, which he had before. I guess it's just added text. I don't think they changed too much on that, actually. Never mind. So this is what changed. They added this. So he gets 100% Black Flash rate in Taijutsu and CE when he Black Flashes, right? Now, the thing is, then he gets an SP buff, which is like an EZA, right? Hidden Potential System with specific buffs for certain units, where his skill 3 now gives him alt gauge for 3 turns, which remember, alt gauge alongside alt gauge buff here, right? Double alt gauge buff, insane. Does a bit more damage, crit res 60%, and now the 4th hit has a medium chance of black flashing with insane damage. Before it was 200% black flash damage, now it's 300%. Really, really good. The skill 3 ends up doing insane levels of damage. Now then, the alt doesn't change. Well, obviously it did get buffed. To be fair, it did get buffed. I don't know when it got buffed, but it got buffed. Now, it went from 900 to 1200, which was insane. But more than that, did it change anything else? No, it didn't. Oh, okay. So, I mean, besides the first hit being a Black Flash, everything else the same stats-wise. So we don't need to talk about that. But what we do need to talk about is how his zone state went from 100% Black Flash rate, 30% Taijutsu, 5 CE, to fucking 10 CE, 100% Black Flash rate, which was there before, 100% Taijutsu. That went from 30 to 100. And then increased Black Flash damage by 50%. So this is new. Extra 5 extra CE, 70% extra Taijutsu, higher alt damage, and then the skill 3 is going to let you spam alt more. And then, by the way, the skill 3 has higher Black Flash damage, and you're already giving more Black Flash damage, so this Yuji is going to be insane. So this is all his buffs combined, what it's going to make him do. And yes, he is a very good unit, top of S, bottom SS, right? Really, really good. Now, besides that, of course, Blue Gojo works. Now, Maki does get a buff, but it's not the craziest, honestly. You're not really going to be using this Maki a lot, especially like with how stacked Red is DPS-wise. Yuta, Toji, Mei. You can even consider Domain Gojo. There's Yuji and also Nobara. Nobara just got an insane buff. So all these units, it makes me say Mei is not worth it. Of course, if you don't have Blue Gojo, you could definitely get them. So the main option is green Yuji and this. If you do not have this recollection bit, please get it, okay? It is like one of the, well, it is the best healing rec bit in the game. 35%. Then turn 1, well, sorry, 4 turns, 10% damage reduction is just a really nice combo. So the 2 things you need to have from this is Yuji and the healing rec bit. I just expect people to have Bluejo, which is why I'm saying that, right? But overall, really good. I don't even, the fuck do I need? I'll go for Maki, I guess. So now after 25 days, I will be able to get Maki, right? So there you go. There you go. What is Chain Pack? Huh. What is this? Wait, let me read this. This is a type of step up. We'll see what it is tomorrow. I'll be probably recording. We'll see. We'll see. Wish list is there. So big W. Now I have a lot of stuff to do, which is pretty cool. So like I have a bunch of story chapters because it's on 15, right? So really, pretty nice. Like I have 17K, but we're going to be looking good. So remember, Tower is going to be getting, buffed. So remember, I haven't like, you know, I'm more JP, right? So it is unfortunate, but you know, next tower, I will be participating and be having fun with y'all on that one. Now, what I do want to talk about is the other good units for standard, right? And in the future, that one's going to be Nobara, right? She's going to get an insane buff. I'm not going to get into it too much, but whenever they decide to add like more to this, like maybe in 3-4 months, I'm going to say Nobara is going to be an instant cop, right? For sure. Now, besides that, I mean, okay, let's see. I would say that if there's Megumi and you don't have Megumi, like, it actually wouldn't be a bad option. If I'm being honest, I personally would not say it's a bad option with his SP buff, right? Remember, a lot of these units did get SP buffs, which is a big component. Now, the next one would actually be Green Nanami, okay? Green Nanami is really good, and of course, he did get double buffed twice in a row, which made him quite a lot better. All right, he's not as good as Green Yuji in my opinion, but he is definitely a very good unit, and that kind of sums it up in terms of these standard units. What's crazy is like, okay, to be fair, I don't think they're ever going to put Degumi in there. I genuinely don't think that's ever going to happen. Nah, that's not going to happen. Nope. I just don't see it. If that happens, bro, that's going to be insane. That's actually going to be fucking insane, but it's not happening. It's just, nah, it's not happening. So I kind of summed it up there. Now besides that, I do want to get into some rec bits that are really good. Obviously, you could get non-standard, which it's not like insane. You're usually not using this when you're min-maxing, but if you want to get it just to get it, then of course it's great. Hanamaki, if ever they add this, listen, they added the healing rec bit, which I was like, this is one of the top picks. And due to that, I would say that the fact that they gave a healing rec, but they could easily give Hanamaki out, right? And this is insane for Taijutsu units, but also for Domain Gojo, because when you crit, you get 200 alt gauge, which if you get the crits every turn, obviously is the quickest for Domain Gojo. Now, besides that, I would say obviously Unity. Right, Unity is just such a good rec bit. Like, it's never, you literally can't really power creep it. If we're being honest, it's unpower creepable. So that's one of the higher tier ones. Now, once they start getting further down the line, obviously this Mekamaru one, 25% AoE damage, well, all allies damage increase is going to be really good, like really good. And that's kind of all I'm thinking of off the top of my head. But obviously every month I'm going to make, oh, this one, when they add this, yes. 20 CE at dupe 3, yes. So there's a lot of rec, but even this, bro, listen, it might not seem crazy, but look at this. It gives, where is it? Here. Whenever you crit, so let's say for Mai, right, she follow-ups like 5 times in a turn, for example, 4, 3, whatever. She has 3 chances to increase Taijutsu by 20% for 3 turns. But you could do this like twice in a turn, because also you're going to get like extra crit rate. So imagine you get this twice a turn for 3 turns. Guys, that's a 120% Taijutsu extra, just extra. So it's very good in the future. There's a lot of good ones that are sometimes niche, but overall very nice. So I'd say the wish list is a W. That they gave me that for nothing. It's a W. Like, just it is. Let me know what you guys are gonna pick. Let me know your thoughts on the wish list. Now, besides that, I do have to mention this. I don't know how exactly it works, but I'll bring it up. So here, you could actually, yeah. So is it here? Yes, I think. So you could actually log in with the Billy bot. So you subscribe to it, well, free. And then you just link your account and bind the account, right? Then you send a bot and then keep your DMs open. And then once your Discord account is linked, you will receive reminder notifications accordingly. If you miss 3 or 4 sign-in days this month, you will receive an automatic private message reminder on Discord to help ensure you don't miss out on rewards. So it's just to remind you, I guess, which is actually pretty good. So that's a W. That's actually a W that they're going to remind you. Definitely make sure you sign up to the Billy bot just in case you do forget. So that's going to be it. Let me know what you guys think of the wish list. I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.